Welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a love reading for air signs. Okay, so this is for anybody who has any placement of air signs in their chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in you for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. I'll also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, let's get into the cards. So, to my gorgeous and fellow air signs. I'm a Libra sun myself. So, the first deck I use is the Action Oracle. Now, the Action Oracle, the cards I pulled were follow your intuition in regards to your love life. Then drink up your intuition is what I'm getting intuitively, so please listen to your intuition in this regard. Then I got mold to become what it is you want to attract. What I'm hearing and getting intuitively. Then you have flow with whatever is coming to you in life is what I'm intuitively getting. And then you have encourage the people around you to be the best version of themselves by not forcing them into it, by giving them praise when it is due. You know. And then you have the clarifying cards that I pulled from the Gilded Tarot right here, right? Where the Page of Swords you're going to get a new idea that is going to allow you to follow your intuition, encourage someone else, flow with, mold with what it is you want to create, and so on and so forth. Then it's all about tempering your ideas with theirs in order to make a better solution that fits everybody, right? And once that solution has been shaped, maybe that's what mold is for. Reshape is what I'm getting. And well, I also got mold as in the green stuff that you see on walls, or green, black, white, whatever. Maybe on your fruit, which would be white mold, I think. In any case, whatever it is, check for mold. If you have a suspicion, check for it. Right? Then you have the Queen of Wands, who is a businesswoman, and so she tempers ideas. She utilizes the beginnings of an idea that it probably an intern brought to her, that she had to temper with her own ideas so that it can make a better idea to present to the board, possibly. Then she, as the businesswoman, right, will be able to reach a successful outcome because she was able to mold what the intern brought to her into something that's more acceptable in the business world, is what I'm getting. Now, for the first possibility, okay, you have the Star card, which is a wish fulfillment. Alright, and notice how she's pouring water both on land and on herself. So it's like she's immersing herself in this, whatever was brought to her, in this case with the intern brought, you know. Now this wish is possibly to be dependent on something, because this is the Devil card, And the Devil card talks of obsession, talks of codependency, talks of all those things. So maybe the intern is codependent with the person, like it's their mentor or the intern is a mentee, while the person who is supervising the intern is the mentor. So maybe they are both in a codependent relationship where one needs the other to do well in their job. But just watch it. It doesn't become an obsession. Just be mindful of it, right? So I feel like if it does, you will be able to slay the dragon that is the demon in your thoughts. You'll be able to get control over whatever it is that's coming in, right? Then you have the Hermit. Now the Hermit, alright, talks of take some time off to figure out what it is your next step is going to be, and also find or be a mentor. So this mentor-mentee relationship is solidifying. Maybe it's becoming more than a mentor-mentee relationship in regards to possibly this mentor will take this mentee on as an actual worker type of thing. Then you have the Chariot. So once this mentor takes on this mentee, once this mentor takes on this mentee, it will definitely be a forward-moving endeavor that will lead them to a Six of Wands, which is success and public recognition. Awesome! Right? Now, so the second set is comprised of you or someone or you leaving something behind, which will be found by someone else. So depending on where you are in regards to this, it could be that you have won this, or you have found this after someone has left it behind, or someone found what you left behind, is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Moon card. So it might have been a secret. Notice that the moon is in both these cards. See? Yes. So maybe this person left this treasure of this Eight of Cups in the dead of night, which you will mysteriously find in the dead of night. I don't really know. But it will also make you feel like it's going to be a lot of work. And you might be like, okay, no, this is too much. I'm leaving it for the next person to find. It's not my cup of tea. Maybe. And after you let it go, you will absolutely get a new idea of what you could do that will be more lucrative for you. Yeah. Then you have the Lovers. Now the Lovers talks of a choice that is needing to be made. It can also talk of true love that is long lasting, but in this case I feel like it's a choice that you have to make. The choice being, do I leave this behind or do I stick with it and see it to the end, right? So those are the two possibilities. And the cards that I pulled for my lovely air signs, lovely and fellow air signs, from the Romance Angels Oracle deck, alright, it is a bit, okay, so it is attraction. It says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So be able to enjoy the moment that you find yourself in, because that will be very attractive to others. Then once you do attract it, it's suggested that you flirt, make them feel special as well. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Share your energy, because people need it as well, you know. Then it says, pay attention to the red flags, because there will be red flags. Not everyone who you will attract is going to be worth the effort, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. These signs are cautioning you. Take heed, right? And in that case, let go of control issues, because you can't control what happens, what comes in, because you're such an attractive person at this time that all you need to do, the only control that you should be worrying about is who do you allow in, you know? Because some of them might be deceiving you in some aspects, and it's just saying that if you are able to notice the deceptive bits, the deceptive people, you will very soon find the love of your life. It says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, right? So be able to discern what you want from what you don't want, so you can say, wait, you're clear of what you don't want, so that you can attract in what you actually want. Now, if what you actually want is an ex, okay, you should reconcile just to see how it is. You know, it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So just entertain it for a little while. Always remember what it is you actually want. And I feel like maybe the first time around you really get to know each other well. So get to know each other. Okay, as you reveal your inner selves to each other, your bond deepens. So show more of yourself so they can show more of themselves, so that you can you can see what they are more, and then you can make a better choice. But then you might see, now this might differ from person to person, so please utilize your intuition at this point. But if you see that they're not worth it, they're still not what you want, you should free yourself from your ex, right? It's time to take back control of your life and get out of this connection that is not really serving you by releasing your ex. It says time has come to clear your energies and say bye-bye, right? And also forgive and learn. Forgive this situation, forgive yourself, forgive the other, and learn from the situation so that next time it doesn't show up in your reality. Because at the bottom it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. In the present moment. Multiple moments. So that in the end of the day, you will attract your new love. What the new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Oh, I like. Now the cards from the into the vortex, getting into the vortex card deck from Esther and Jerry Hicks that I pulled were the universal law of attraction is managing my expectations, which says the law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibration, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. Through the universe. And so at the same time that the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational So at the same time the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts, it is also responding to the vibrational content of your inner being. So what you're actually attracting, or what you're actually thinking about, feeling, and all those things. Now the next card is others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. Yeah. You did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remember long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. So how you feel at any given moment is indicative of what feels right and what you should be doing, right? Some people know this, some people have been taught to not listen to it, right? And the next card is, I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. So this says, if we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. Okay? And the final one is, my most important relationship is with my source. And this card says, there is no relationship or greater importance There is no relationship or greater importance to achieve than the relationship between you in your physical body right here and now and the soul source God from which you came, from which you have come. If you tend to that relationship, first and foremost, you will then and only then have the stable footing to proceed into other relationships. Your relationship with your own body, with money, with your parents, children, grandchildren, and your world will all fall easily into alignment once you tend to this foundational relationship first. So, my gorgeous and fellow air signs, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post some stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all, I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow air signs, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!